Shum. In Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, it says, a wicked man or a foolish man finds an excuse according to his will. Are you making excuses for the things or for your lack of movement? Are you making excuses for not finishing things? I forgot, it was an accident, I didn't mean it, maybe later. The time is now. The whole idea of later may not come. Look at the wickedness in this world today. How do we as Israelites, so-called Israelites, how do we operate in the idea that tomorrow is guaranteed when we can clearly see the things that are taking place on this earth? You know, the watchman should be on top of his tower, sounding the trumpet, letting people know these times are coming. 7 years of plenty are nearing its end. Yet and still we operate as if we got plenty of time. Oh, we'll always be in the green. It'll always be fat. We are seeing it. They're saying something about 30% of the crops in Ohio where we plant this year, I mean 70% loss. Some farmers even said that they're not even going to be able to get any sort of crops in the ground because their plants will experience root rot. So then I look at you, and I turn to you, and the responsibility falls on you. Why are you not growing your own food? Well, I can. I don't have any space. Then why don't you get to a place where you have space? But you know what? Even then, you can buy some Rubbermaid totes, fill them up with some soil and grow something. Show Yah that you'll do something with the little that he's given you so that he'll give you more. Instead of sitting back and saying, when he gives me the more, then I'll make a move. When he gives me everything, then I'll make a move. There are communities out there, families out there you can join unto, and you can grow food. Well, see, the built-in excuse comes out. But, what? But, I don't, but. Too many excuses. And the sad thing is, the more you make them, the easier they are to make. And you make them according to your will. Because your will is, you really don't want to make the move to change your life, to benefit you, your family. So you sit back and make an excuse. Wives making excuses of why they're not fulfilling their obligation to their husbands. Husbands making excuses of why they're not fulfilling what they said they would do to their wife or wives. Everybody's playing the game until the timer runs out. And when it runs out, you have no more chances. Just like people find out in hurricane season, when there's no more plywood to board up your windows, you're screwed. If there ain't no more water to buy because you waited too long, you're screwed. Yet and still, we still sit and make excuses until the time of excuses is over. And that time is quickly approaching. So you're going to have to ask yourself the question. If you are not an excuse maker, but you like hanging around people who make excuses, why are you still hanging around them? Because it will cost you. And if you are an excuse maker, then understand that when time runs out, it ran out. When that ark door has closed, it doesn't matter how much banging, it doesn't matter how much praying, it doesn't matter how much hooping and hollering and worshiping and jumping around you do. That door ain't opening again. Because just like the story of the parable of the virgins, the 10 virgins waiting for the bridegroom, the 5 foolish sat there and waited until they heard the warning. They waited until it was too late. When they realized, oh, he's already here. Now they wanted to go and get it. Relying on the benevolence of others. Oh, somebody else will give it to me. Oh, praise you, bless you, brother. Yeah. Y'all really used you. Nah. When you had an opportunity to help build the ark with me, you didn't want it. When you had the opportunity to help build the ark with these other brethren, you didn't want it. You wanted to wait until the ark was built and thought you were going to jump in. While you sat back and made excuses. Excuses are going to send a lot of people into the pit. Because the Bible tells us what to do, how to do it, and to move with prudence and urgency. The prudent man foresees the evil and hides himself. The foolish one passes on and is punished. Enough with the excuses. Shalom.